Hey now, hey now, hey now. Cash Flow Carl from the short-term shop. And we get asked the question all the time, where do we want to purchase our short-term rental within short-term shop markets? So today, making a video on the Smoky Mountain market. Please stay tuned to our YouTube channel. Subscribe, comment, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel, Short-Term Shop, for videos on other markets and all sorts of other awesome videos that will help your real estate investing future. So, okay, I simply typed in Sevierville on a map on Google Maps. By the way, it is Sevierville. It is not Seaverville. You will instantly stand out like a sore thumb if you run around talking about Seaverville or any other 17 different pronunciations that are incorrect. It is Sevierville, named after John Sevier, which there is a trophy of Mr. Sevier, or a statue of Mr. Sevier right up here in Sevierville. Also a statue, by the way, of the one and only Dolly Parton. Okay, so this, again, is just one man's opinion. Many people will have many different opinions on where to purchase in any particular market, especially where we operate. That's the only thing I'm going to focus on today. So you've got Wears Valley down here, you've got Pigeon Forge up here, and you've got Gatlinburg down here, which creates a bit of a triangle. This is 321, also known as the Parkway from here to here, and then Wears Valley Road from here to here. It is technically the same road. Once you get down into Townsend, you can then come into the park right here, which turns into Cades Cove, which is a beautiful area. Cades Cove Scenic Loop, as you can see, you've got to drive through Townsend. So let's say your guests are staying in Pigeon Forge. They've got to go down Wears Valley Road, or they can come through the park, which is awesome, but it takes a long time. Then take this road here. Again, it takes a long time. These are windy, very slow mountain roads. Also, anything within the dark green area, which is the national park, there is no cell phone service. So you will not have a map of any kind on your phone. You will need to be prepared, and your guests will as well. Cades Cove right here. All of your guests are going to go to Cades Cove. Well, the good ones. The bad ones are going to sit on the couch and complain. Townsend, we do believe, is a little bit out of the way, but it is what we would probably I would refer to as maybe up and coming. It's kind of the Williamsburg of the Sevierville, Tennessee side of the Smoky Mountains. So it is, I think, in my opinion, worth looking at property in Townsend, especially because of the river that flows through. You can see it here, the river in Townsend. Nice to get a property on the river, although will be fairly expensive. The Little River, it is called. Now, Wears Valley is just slightly to the northeast of Townsend. This is my favorite area. It is a lot quieter than, say, a Pigeon Forge or a Gatlinburg. A lot less traffic, a lot less properties. I personally believe you will make basically the same amount of money in this area as you will over here and over here. Maybe slightly less. Again, this depends on who's managing the property. It is very quiet, and it is a good 15 minutes to get to Pigeon Forge from, if you're looking at the actual Wears Valley name on the map. Now, again, you can come up this direction, which is going to be closer to Pigeon Forge, and I would call this area Pigeon Forge. Now, also something to keep in mind. I should have mentioned this earlier, but that's all right. This entire area, most likely you're going to have a Sevierville, Tennessee address. So if you're looking to buy a property that has a Pigeon Forge address, it's probably not going to happen. Very few Pigeon Forge actual addresses. Same with Gatlinburg, very few. And that is because of the post office. The post office in Sevierville services most of the area. And so, again, my father is a retired mailman, so I come from a mailman family, and Sevierville is doing the mail. Anyway, we basically anything in this area is go zone. Absolutely, all the way down to Townsend. I feel like once you get past this road right here, 441, you've gone too far. That being said, there are exceptions to that. And then, of course, the lake up here, a lot of folks say, what about the lake? Can we buy on the lake? Douglas Lake. Yes, you can buy on the lake. You're not going to get nearly the traffic, but it is beautiful up there. We do not recommend the lake. We think that this is a bit too far away. So, but anything down in this direction, no problem. On down to, of course, Pigeon Forge is the hot area. Now you can have there's even condos in Pigeon Forge if you want to be right in the action. So something to consider. I don't personally like condos. Too many rules. I'm a rule breaker, man. If I played by the rules, I'd be in gym class right now. But anyway, so Pigeon Forge, heavy duty traffic, lots and lots of people all year round. This is where the Parkway begins. Actually, the Parkway really starts all the way up here in Kodak at Interstate 40. So these folks are coming, and there's a ton of people coming up this way. Smoky Mountain Knife Works and Bud's Guns right in this area, etc. And then Sevierville, and then we get down to Pigeon Forge, which is the meat of the action, and then, of course, Gatlinburg, which has been around forever. It is a very small area. I believe it was a German colony to begin with. And it's really, Gatlinburg, if you're talking about Gatlinburg proper, you're really only looking at probably, 8-10 blocks of actual Gatlinburg. If you have a guest that stays in staying in your cabin in Wears Valley, they're going to go to Gatlinburg. They're going to go to Cades Cove. They're going to go to Klingman's Dome. They're going to go to Pigeon Forge and get on the roller coasters, etc. So then Gatlinburg and any of this area right in here, go zone. Absolutely go zone. Go zone, go zone. Pretty much anything you can see on this screen right here is go zone. Cosby is a bit far away. That being said, we are finding Cosby to be, again, a new up-and-coming area. You can get a better price in Cosby. The views are glorious because, again, this is all national park with mountains. You can see, look, mountains. Look at there. There they are, mountains. So Cosby has great views and backdoor entrances right directly into the park. But it is a little bit far away from the action. I don't think it's a bad idea, but it is up and coming. Pittman Center, also a little bit further away, but not necessarily less expensive. This is also a wonderful area. You got Cobley Knob over here. You got a lot of larger properties if you're looking to get into the, larger, more cost of entry, but higher return, or, return is relative, right? So the more you invest, likely the more you're going to return. So this is a great area for that type of investor. If you've got $1 million plus to spend on a property, this is a great area to look. So anyway, we've got the triangle. To sum it up, is the meat and potatoes of the area. Again, Wears Valley does start to be a bit quiet and a little bit far away from the action compared to a Gatlinburg in Pigeon Forge. This is the meat of the area. And the triangle, this particular area over here is going to be all properties built between 1998 and 2005. And then again, down to Townsend, Cades Cove, etc. So that's my interpretation of the area, Sevier County, Tennessee. Personally, I've got a property here. I've got 2 properties up here. I've got 1 property here. I've got 1 over here. I'm a little all over the map. I don't think there's a wrong answer. Honestly, if you're looking for the short answer, buy where you find the deal. Hope this helped. Find us at theshorttermshop.com. Comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube.